A missed call from your doctor, a delayed response from your boss, a headache that will not go away. For many people, a single moment of uncertainty can trigger a flood of worst-case thinking. And before long, the mind has already decided something has gone terribly wrong. That pattern has a name, and there is a skill to stop it. Catastrophizing is a cognitive distortion, a thinking pattern in which the mind automatically leaps to the worst possible outcome and treats it as though it is certain. It is not the same as being a worrier or a pessimist. It is a specific mental habit, magnifying how bad a situation could get, while minimizing any ability to handle it. It shows up in anxiety, depression, health worries, relationship stress, and workplace pressure. And because it happens so fast and feels so convincing, most people do not realize they are doing it until they are already deep in the spiral. The brain is wired to scan for threats. That instinct protected people for thousands of years. But in everyday modern life, the same system can misfire, treating a tense email or an unpaid bill as though it signals a genuine catastrophe. Stress, poor sleep, past trauma, and prolonged anxiety can all lower the threshold at which this pattern kicks in. The result? The mind races toward worst-case scenarios, not because they are likely, but because the brain has been primed to prioritize danger. Understanding that is the first step toward interrupting it. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is one of the most researched and widely used approaches for working with thought patterns like catastrophizing. The core technique is called cognitive restructuring, and it can be practiced starting today. Step 1. Catch the thought. Notice when catastrophizing is happening. Look for sudden anxiety spikes, a sense of dread that feels out of proportion, or thoughts that start with "what if" and escalate fast. Write the thought down. Getting it out of your head and onto paper creates distance, and distance makes examination possible. Step 2. Name the catastrophe. State the worst-case fear plainly, not vaguely. Specifically, I am going to be fired. This relationship is ending. Something is seriously wrong with my health. Naming it clearly is what makes it possible to challenge. Step 3. Examine the evidence. Ask 2 questions. What evidence actually supports this worst-case outcome? And what evidence points to something less severe? Most people find that when they list both sides, the catastrophic conclusion has very little real support, and a lot of contradicting evidence they had been ignoring. Step 4. Find the most realistic outcome. Not the best case, not the worst, the most likely. Based on the actual evidence, what is probably going to happen. This step helps calibrate thinking to probability, not just possibility. Step 5. Ask whether coping is possible. Even if something difficult did occur, could it be handled? Most people, when they reflect honestly, can name times they navigated hard situations before. Catastrophizing assumes total helplessness. Evidence of past resilience challenges that assumption directly. Step 6. Form a balanced thought. Write a new statement, not a forced affirmation, but an accurate, evidence-based conclusion. Something like, I may have made a mistake, and my overall record is strong. I can address this. I have handled setbacks before. That is not denial. That is accuracy. Like any skill, cognitive restructuring takes practice. Keeping a simple thought record, logging catastrophic thoughts alongside the evidence for and against them, helps the new pattern take hold faster. Many therapists recommend practicing on smaller, everyday worries first, so the skill is ready when a more intense moment arrives. Over time, the pause between a triggering event and a catastrophic conclusion grows longer. That pause is where change happens. For some people, catastrophizing is deeply connected to anxiety, trauma, or depression. And that is when working with a licensed therapist makes a real difference. A trained clinician can help identify what is driving the pattern, address any underlying conditions, and guide the process with skill and care that goes well beyond self-help alone. If catastrophic thinking is affecting quality of life, professional support is available. River North Counseling Group LLC serves individuals across Chicago with CBT-informed therapy for anxiety, cognitive distortions, and related concerns. Find them at 405 North Wabash Avenue, Suite 3209 in Chicago, or call 312-467-0000. The website is rivernorthcounseling.com. Taking that first step is not a sign that something is broken. It is a sign that change is possible.